wind's starting to come up, and I am freezing. I want to go clean up my hand. And my boots laying over on the ground. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I found a pretty sweet spot here overlooking Pikes Peak. I'm in Pike National Forest again. Everywhere around the house was extremely windy, bunch of red flag warnings, gust up to 80 mile an hour this weekend. Of course, that's Wyoming for you, but it was even leaking down into northern Colorado where I go a lot too. So decided to make the trek out south here. Looking forward to this trip. As you can tell, I got a new rooftop tent. It's my first one, never used one, so I'm extremely excited to try that out. I got pretty tired of cramming myself in the back of the Jeep there. Last time I was down here, it was 10 degrees at night. Pretty dang cold. Tonight is not going to be as bad. It's about low 20s right now, a little bit of wind chill. Supposed to get down in the high teens tonight. Hopefully the wind goes down a little bit, I can get a fire going here. All in all, I'm really excited for this video. Got some new things to try out. Got the tent. Got a bigger chainsaw this time. Maybe get some better firewood. Hopefully I can find some dry stuff here. If not, splitting it up should help. But anyways, got a good supper on the menu. Looking forward to that. I'm gonna go find some firewood before the sun goes down and get to cooking supper. That was a long walk. Hopefully this will take off. I did bring some dry wood with me, just in case. But it looked like this is starting pretty well. As a matter of fact, I get the big logs burning. I'm gonna get this going. Enjoy the sunset here for a bit. And I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm gonna start cooking pretty soon. Well, my fire went out. That wood was a little too wet. And now my lighter won't work. And these matches that I have kind of suck. Trying to light this fire starter here, but I'm not having any luck. A backup lighter, it won't light either. I don't know if it's too cold or what. I know I'm freezing. Well, I have the jet boil. Why don't I try to light that? I'll see if my fire starter will light by using that. See if I can get this to work. I got out some dry wood too, keep some in the tote back there. That ain't gonna work. I'll have to bring it over by the fire. Well, that takes off. I'm gonna go clean up my hand. Got me pretty good. This is not wanting to stop bleeding. I think I ripped a scab from earlier. I have this medic kit. I mapped trails for Onyx, and it was one of their giveaways for mapping so many trails in a month. Quite a few months ago. Has about everything you need in it. Pretty sweet. Just need a basic Band-Aid here. 2 to 4, 3 should work. These should work good. Luckily, I've never had to use this, but I don't want to get my gloves all bloody inside. So might as well use what you got, huh? It is getting cold out. My hands are freezing. Fire's still good. There's a little bit of a breeze, but it's not terrible. Definitely keep my eye on it. I've got a big jug of water. Drawing out the fire real quick, and obviously there's snow everywhere. It is getting awfully cold. My hands are freezing. Then I'm gonna sit by the fire for a minute, warm up my hands, put on my gloves, see what temp it is right now. I've got 5G service up here, which is pretty rare for me. It says it's 24 degrees, feels like 12, and it's only 6:15 in the afternoon or evening. So it's gonna get pretty dang cold tonight. I'm gonna warm up for a second by the fire here, and I'm gonna start cooking supper in a minute. All right, on the menu tonight, not your father's root beer, tasty little beverage. Got some Wagyu beef burgers, some black peppered seasoned bacon, do a couple of those, and Colby pepper jack cheese. Just gonna make some barbecue bacon cheeseburgers tonight. Pretty excited for that. This must be cold as well. Try the other one, maybe I'm out. Alright, let's try this. That sounds better. Looks like that went out on me again. Having a heck of a time. Everything's getting cold. Don't want to take my gloves off. I'm gonna have to keep that pretty high to keep it going. Good thing about this thing, it heats up quick. Whoa. I think I'll just do, oh, these are coming apart. I think I'll just do one tonight. Almost forgot the seasoning. Some cowboy butter. Got jalapeno, paprika, and butter. I think I'll just go with the 2 slices for tonight. Tell you what, it is getting cold. Drink this before it freezes up, huh? Ooh, that's good. Spicy root beer. Let that cook for a minute. I'm gonna go stand by the fire. Wind's starting to come up and I am freezing my ass off. So I think I'm gonna put the fire out since I don't feel like sitting out here anyways, and see if I can make this hurry up, and then I'm gonna go up in the tent and eat all of this. Get inside the sleeping bag. I don't have any heat in my tent, but at least it's warmer and out of the wind. Well, supper's finally done. Hopefully it's good. Got the bacon cheeseburger, some coleslaw, some peach cobbler yogurt stuff, and then one more drink for the night. It is much warmer in here than it is outside. That wind chill is pretty crazy. The forecast was saying it wasn't supposed to blow that hard today up here, but I am kind of on top of the cliff there, so that amplifies it. Should stay a little lower, but the views I could not resist. My socks and undershirt's a little cold and damp from earlier today cutting that wood, so I'm going to change into my sleepwear while I eat this and kick back up my iPad up here. The tent has a little clear holder for one. I'm going to kick back, watch a movie, drink another drink, and hit the sack. Not sure what I'll be seeing in the morning, if it'll be ice everywhere or more snow or what, Who knows up in these mountains? We'll see you for breakfast. Well, leaving the tent to take a leak, and my boots laying over on the ground. I had it wedged between the roof and the tent like this one is, but it did not want to stay there. Guess I'll hobble over and get it. Made it back in the tent, got my boot. Not much worse than getting all comfortable, especially out camping, then I take a leak in the winter. But then you find your boot laying on the ground before you get out. If anyone has any ideas where to keep those, I had it wedged between the tent and the roof. Figured that was good. I don't want to keep them inside here. This thing does have a boot bag, but it's not in a great spot, and the muck boots are quite large for that. That's more of a non-winter boot type bag. But anybody have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Be greatly appreciated. I got all changed up to go to bed. If you ever sleeping in cold temps like this, always wear dry clothes. I put on new socks, some wool socks, put on some sweatpants, new undershirt. Took my hoodie off, put a different hoodie on. One thing I got on from earlier is my jacket, but it did not get wet. I'm just kind of chilling right now. Supper is pretty good. Just watching some YouTube at the moment. It is getting kind of late, so I may just call it a night here shortly. I'm starting to warm up a little bit now that I'm in the sleeping bag, but it is definitely cold out. It says the real feels 11 degrees right now. It's only about 9 o'clock. Wind's still going pretty good. Glad I put the fire out early. It's not bad enough. I think it got carried away, but never be too safe out here. Hopefully by next video, got a little surprise coming. Big reason why I bought this tent was to take the kids with me, at least one of them at a time. Pretty hard to do that when I was just sleeping in the Jeep. So first step was getting a tent. We've got a camper we use in the nicer months, but whole family doesn't like to go in the cold. So got this tent, and then I may have some type of heat coming as well. So stay tuned for that next video. I'm gonna crash and hopefully see you for breakfast. Sun's not up yet. Got a little thirsty, but my water's pretty much froze. There's a little bit in there I could drink. Put that in the sleeping bag to warm up. Got some ice crystals forming inside the tent here. I do have a window vented to help with the moisture in here. It's not too bad. The wind's still blowing pretty good. I don't know if you can hear it very well or not, but it's been keeping me up most of the night. There it is. Downsides of sleeping on a cliff, I guess. Good morning. It was a cold and windy night. It is still cold and windy. Got down to 11 degrees last night. But the tent held up well, so that was good. A lot more comfortable than inside the Jeep. So that's a win. I'm just gonna make a quick cup of coffee here to kind of get me going. And I just brought one of these for breakfast today. I figured I would not want to be out here cooking breakfast, which I don't feel like it, so I'm just gonna make one of these. I've never made one of these before. Usually I make a nice breakfast, but this will be good just to get me going this morning. And then I'm gonna get on the road and head back home. Got just shy of a 3-hour drive home, so I want to get back in a decent amount of time. Hope you enjoyed the video. A little hectic this time with the cold and wind. Hopefully you enjoyed the drone shots and the nice view I got here. Once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Grab my lid. Still worked.